When it comes to providing equal opportunities, society has come a long way. But the World Economic Forum has highlighted that there's a lot more to do yet. And EY wants to play an active part in bringing about that change.
EY has launched a campaign in 2015. It's called Women Fast Forward, and the aim is to bring awareness of women's issues and to push for gender parity, to accelerate the rate of change. And so we've been part of that as being part of the EY network, and we wanted to bring this locally and have this discussion and that debate locally and find out, what are the issues here in Gibraltar and what do we need to change to push gender parity.
I think the purpose of today was mainly awareness, highlighting the gender gap that it does exist in this day and age. It continues to be an issue that EY is pushing forward, and again, it's part of the local campaign. I think it was important that we come to the schools so that at this age level we start to sort of break those barriers.
Today's talk was a positive one about making career opportunities more visible to women, about what progressive corporate policies look like, how to eliminate bias, and the importance of doing so.
It was nice to see women in executive roles, so that was quite inspiring. It's teaching us that we can aspire to, there's nothing stopping us from aspiring to executive roles. Secondly, the statistic about it taking 117 years to achieve equality is absolutely appalling. I mean, I've never seen myself at any less as my male counterparts.
I was really surprised because I never thought that, being born a male or a female would have such a huge impact on how, you get paid or how you live your life and how you succeed, because it should purely be based on how hardworking you are, how much you achieve, how smart you are.
I thought it was a really motivational and interesting talk. What I thought was quite ironic was the fact that they were talking about gender parity, even though it's at the workplace level, but the fact that right in front of them they had two schools separated by gender. On one half we had the boys from Bayside, and on the other half we had the girls from Westside.
Ariane mentioned that it would take around 117 years before there would be gender parity in the workplace, and I mean that's pretty shocking and something that I thought that we were now coming to the end of inequality and all this, and that was pretty shocking, and it's something that I want to see changed personally.
As a girl, I haven't yet come across any problems, any disadvantages because I was born just being a girl. However, like silly things in Morrison's, for example, there were two ducks, and the pink one was a nurse and the blue one was a doctor, so therefore there are still parity issues.
Some sort of stereotypes that still need to be challenged.
Yeah, definitely.
We would like to think that there are equal opportunities, and I think there are in a lot of cases, but I think when there's more work needs to be done, there isn't parity yet. So the question is, why isn't there parity, and what can we do to facilitate this for our future generation, which is effectively the people we've been talking to today, and giving them the message that it is possible. It is possible for them to achieve, and we are working towards it, to making sure that they have equal opportunities in the workplace.
I think we should continue pushing for equality, obviously. However, I do think in Gibraltar we are quite privileged.
I think it should be made public, should be made aware whenever there is a problem due to gender. And I think there should be equal opportunity for everybody, regardless of what gender they are.
Yeah, so they should speak out and they shouldn't stay silent, because we can't wait 117 years for this to become, equal.
EY are calling it Women Fast Forward, and this Thursday a panel of leading women will discuss what barriers exist locally, while also celebrating the sort of supportive work practices that allow professionals to excel regardless of their sex. Thursday's panel discussion will be broadcast on Viewpoint at 9:30.